Sorry, please. Good afternoon, beautiful people. Good afternoon, people of Lagos and wherever you're listening to us from. How are you today? Yes, I'm very fine, thank you.
It's so funny that you ask yourself a question and you answer the question by yourself.
It's a very recent answer.
Good afternoon.
That's actually what I do, especially when I greet you and you do not respond. I greet myself and respond at the same time. Immediately, how are you? I'm fine, thank you.
That's good.
All right, good afternoon, beautiful ladies. It's so funny and interesting as we've got only ladies here in the studio.
Exactly.
Yes, because today happens to be the International Women's Day. Yeah, congratulations to all women out there.
Congrats.
And we say, God bless you. Keep moving strong.
Amen.
Keep growing strong and higher and higher. All right, this is Lagoon Radio, your number one online gospel radio station powered by the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion. And guess what time it is? It's time for the afternoon drive where we give you all the basketballs left and right. Center, middle, up, down. Where else?
Center, middle, up, down,
right, left. All over, all around, where we talk about what's happening in the world of entertainment and, of course, around us as a country. Yeah, don't forget in the meantime to like and follow us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook is at Lagoon Radio Nigeria. On Instagram and Twitter is at Lagoonradio.Ng. You can also download the Lagoon Radio app on Google Play Store and App Store, irrespective of the device that you use. My name is DJ Shab. Jennifer, can I hear?
Scratch.
All right, thank you. I have with me in the studio, Simidele Olabisioke Omoajayi. Good afternoon.
Yo, man.
I told you I'm going to collect this dress from you. Thank you in advance.
Yo, man. Good afternoon, people. Yo, man.
Ask you on the national radio.
You want to?
The dress.
Did
you
come with rapper?
It's officially mine after today.
Wait,
so don't
let me just off it. Yeah, no. If you come with rapper,
I'm very nice. I'm not a girl.
Tall.
And I have with me who goes first? Who's looking tom?
Why are you?
The person that was playing, I know you didn't hear it.
I heard it. All right, I have Olumakaiye 1, Olumakaiye Solami. Allow.
Good afternoon, Lagos, Nigeria.
Why are you clapping now?
The way she
represents my presence
she did.
as an Olumakaiye.
I'm also an Olumakaiye.
I'm an
Olumakaiye.
Olumakaiye.
You have 3 Olumakaiye.
My own kind of Olumakaiye is different. I told you it's not Baba Bukata.
So
my own Olumakaiye is Flex Life.
Exactly.
Yeah,
If you don't get it, forget about it.
It's okay.
And
It's
also having me
okay.
in the studio, Jennifer Yubru, aka Jennifer Jubru. How are you this afternoon?
Hello. I'm doing good.
Happy International Women's Day to all of you and to all beautiful women out
I wish
there.
you the shame.
The shame bitibao.
Starting from me and myself. All right, congratulations to us. We've got a lot of gist lined up, and I hope we'll be able to cover up all the stories here today. Of course, we all know the story of Bamishe that was kidnapped, and of
really
course,
sad
she had been reported
Dead.
to be dead. Or dead, yes. And according to a video I saw today on the internet, the driver of the bus was caught, and we got into this heat argument in the studio. That was unfair. We're like, probably the driver knows about it, and somewhere of the opinion, the driver doesn't know about it. How then, or who will settle this matter? How are we going to unravel the mystery behind the story behind this all happenings? Well, what's your take on it? What's your take on? Do you think the driver is at fault? Do you think he's innocent? Because to me, I said he looks innocent.
He looks so.
Said he's not innocent.
Where he looks.
Okay,
No,
you said.
I actually said, what I actually said when I watched that video, because he looked so helpless.
Yes.
So what I said was that it should be investigated properly. We shouldn't just come to conclusions like that, because normally, honestly, our legal system in Nigeria is, should I say judicial system? Is it judicial? Judicial, no. Judiciary with the police force and all that. They, in fact, they can make you confess to what you did not do.
Exactly.
So speaking from experience, I was like, okay, they shouldn't just conclude like that. Like, it should be properly investigated, because what he claimed was that it was held at gunpoint to drive to Carter Bridge, and before the whole thing happened.
And all that.
And to my understanding, we have different threshold for shock like that. I'm a kind of person, you can decide to point gun on my head, and I would have proposed in my head that, see, if I die, I die. And I could be a kind of person that if you put gun on my head right there and there, I would just mess myself up. I'll first piece out piece. In fact, if the men self come, I would do, understand that kind of thing.
Yeah, there are some people like
So
that. They can't stand shock.
Exactly. Then after everything, after all this thing, to me, let me use myself as an example. If I go through a particular shocking experience, I prefer I will just lay low. I'll just be looking at you like mumu, and you'll be asking me what happened. I won't be able to talk. I'm just that kind of person. So that's why, personally, I wouldn't conclude. And at the other hand, the heart of man is desperately wicked. So I can't say I can't say he's not guilty, and I cannot say he's guilty. But it's between himself, God, and the lady in question.
It's just so unfortunate the lady had to, she's a victim.
I'm telling you, she had to, she just paid with her life.
Yes.
I just, there's a comment from Facebook and from Evelyn. Evelyn says that innocent people are wicked too.
Yes.
So someone who, let me see if I can actually see her exact words. Okay, she said, evil people look innocent. And it's actually true. There are some people that they already know what they want to do. It's in
the
their
fact
hearts.
that they don't talk doesn't
They
mean
don't
they are
exactly,
good people.
and they just, you have nothing. Basically, like the law states, until proven guilty,
then you're innocent.
Exactly. Until you're proven guilty, then you're innocent. So if you have nothing to actually pin on this driver, that's hello uncle, where's CCTV on the road? He's just that it is. Should I use the word unfortunate that it was his boss, right? So it could be that he's an accomplice to it. It could be that, yes, he was also a victim. So, they're just, except to just prove beyond reasonable doubt that, yes, he's part of it, or that, no, he's not part of it. For now, he's a wanted person.
He's an accomplice.
He's an accomplice. So,
Exactly.
basically, that's just what it is.
And looking at the issue of security in the country right now, everywhere, nowhere is safe.
Exactly.
Including your so-called Ubers.
Jennifer said this morning that she goes about with pocket knife.
That was after, I don't know, I thought you guys were going to ask me about that gist. It was after they showed me Pepe in school, because I schooled in the East, and apart from just schooling in the East, I schooled in the East that even the place is in the village. So there are sometimes that inside the ceiling, I'll be hearing footsteps in the midnight. I'll be hearing. Me, I don't sleep at night, so I'll just be hearing footsteps in the ceiling. Or when you're coming back from, you will not say you will not go to church, because. But then the robbery that changed my life for good, because that's how I put it, was in my final year. The day I got to school, the day I resumed final year, first semester 500 level, I went to print my IT report because we were defending the following week. I needed to submit the report and then go through it as well. And the bike man that carried me, because that's like the only way you can move in and out of my school. It's bike. The shuttle buses were not sufficient. The bike man that carried me around after 7. It's not that everywhere was dark. Everywhere was not dark anything. There was still even in longer day, shorter nights. It was the bike man that carried me that robbed me. He just like we were just going, and now a school that is bush everywhere, bush left, bush right, but there were hostels around there. But then we're just gradually moving towards the back gate, and the next thing I knew was that this man just brought out gun from his pockets. Lo and behold, I just felt it on my leg. I knew it was gone because it was cold. It was later that I even had to tell. I related my experience to, because seriously, this thing might sound like a joke, but I suffered PTSD in final year. I had to start going to the school clinic, and luckily there was a psychologist there, and I explained everything to him, and he said, "Have you seen gun before?" I said, "No." He said, "How did it feel?" I said, "I just felt like iron on my body," because in my head I was even telling myself that what if that thing was plastic, that I just fell for it. And he said, "You felt like iron?" I said, "Yes." He said it was actually gone, that real metals. He explained how it was. So just imagine that something else had happened. Maybe I had gotten raped, right? The only thing that basically happened was that he took my money, emptied my account, collected my phones and everything. Like there and then, he transferred my money like gone. And they feel gone for my neck. They were telling me, "Enter your PIN." So if it was not just money, if he had raped me, right, or even shot me, and like they do now, take people's parts, if that was what had happened, do you understand? So it's just that, yes, God kept me and all of that, and I'm the one telling the story, but the country itself is not safe.
It's not safe.
If our campuses are not safe, then how much more the express?
And it's just what we can see that we really know about. There's so many other things.
So many things
that are underneath that are not brought
that
to
we don't know.
Exactly. And these people don't even have voices out there to the media.
Exactly.
It's when cases like this happen that people now remember that I share similar story with so thing. That's what
something like that. Chloe was talking about it, that something like that happened to her, I think last year or something.
God will continue to keep us.
Amen.
God will continue to keep us.
But that's on Bamishe. We just hope that God will give the family the fortitude to bear the loss.
Amen, amen.
On a lighter note, there's some.
I thought that you people were laughing. I knew that this one is another level.
I opened some gist here while I was still trying to contain.
I don't want to cry.
After Simi is opening one beside me.
I don't want to cry.
We're gonna start from, but of course we're gonna start from somewhere.
I don't want to cry.
Okay, so I saw this one. It's common, but you know, when you call the wrong person, it's just annoying when you think you can call me in the name of a bank and you are speaking English that even you yourself you don't understand. Have you been called like that before? Calling?
They just call you that. So person
they're calling from your bank.
Aside even, they can
And you ask them what bank are they calling from? They tell you the bank you are using.
I got your number from so place. I just want to find out if you are this person. Where are you? Something happened. Just come up with all manner of things.
It's just funny because this person called Fukiaki Dele.
The wrong person.
Savage.
The wrong person.
If in fact I'm a wrong person to call to at this because I don't wise.
You don't wise up. Lagos don't show.
I don't wise. You know, calling her and you're like, you know, the English itself, I don't even understand. You're speaking English that is not correct. And the person you're even speaking to herself, I guess you didn't know that this person he called, you know. So they got talking like, you know, I'm calling from the bank. You need to check, you know, the date of birth you put on your birthday is even from the one on your BVN.
Wow. That's what got to do with you in God's name.
You dig like it's
you
just funny and
that's stop from withdrawing money.
You don't see me shouting wow.
So they needed to make the correction. So she was like, "What bank are you calling from?" He said, "It's calling from
the bank that you are using."
It's calling from First Bank. He said,
never
just cost him that.
That's a good name
you
to
are
call.
like you are sick. How will First Bank
Employ someone
that
cannot speak English?
Oh my God, funny videos everywhere. Let's just try and rush all of the G's because
something like that actually happened to me. My late mom's phone is on me, so that's how the phone, as in the phone has been on flight mode. So I just removed from flight mode. Then this call came in. I picked. Then the person was like, "Hello, good afternoon. Sorry, please, I mistakenly sent credits to your maybe recharge card." So you just said,
use it.
I'm like, which phone? This is my late mom's phone. I'm like, which phone? Say this phone now. This phone. I said,
all those outside are even.
Do you know if this phone have died? And I said, do you know if this phone have dead? I'm like, yeah, I've died.
See, call me international. I used to get flash, miss call from Mali, honestly. Burkina Faso, Rwanda, Congo.
When I
tell you, you know they are
no, you don't even understand. No, you never pick. No, this one they don't used to pick. If I just wake up like this in the morning, I'll see 12 miss call, and I see +23 +33 +72 +227, and me. as I'm jobless like this, I used to check Google for all the country code, and I see Rwanda, I'll see Russia, I'll see this one, I'll be like, so I know people, international people like this, and I'm broke.
It's the comment section for me. This one said on the 22 as in T-double-O December. December. Which among of these two?
I said
correct.
Which among of these two?
which
What's
one
that?
of the two?
You score it.
It's correct.
Oh, people another one said it is the account for me. Account.
Oh,
Confidence.
God.
It's just funny.
Headache.
It's just funny.
Headache.
The passion they have for this thing is just so much. Don't they rest?
All of us, they also.
Don't they rest? It's just not possible for all of us to carry plastic on the road
Do you
and start begging.
understand?
Start doing Bambi ala Alabamusa. You know?
Yesterday when I was
Now
going
that
on,
level they reach, oh.
yesterday
Maybe
when
we
I
are
was going
corporate
on,
beggars, you know.
I saw a beggar. He was holding bread.
He will not be
And he's
begging
still
for
begging for money
tea.
for beans. And I'm like,
You
your
said
two
that
hands are
you're looking
complete, your two legs are complete, nothing is wrong with you, nothing stops you from walking. And
No,
you're
if you
even
don't
holding bread with confidence. The person you are
Bread
begging
like
from
this,
has
like
not
not in
eaten.
Nigeria because of Ukraine.
The person you are begging from has not eaten
There is
breakfast.
no bread in Nigeria because of Ukraine and Russia war, and you have bread.
talking about all these fraudsters, you know, when you get to a level, when you frustrate these people, that's when you really know where they really came from. That's how this one, no, businessman in quote, after he has been trying to convince the client to send money and all that, and that one wanted to frustrate his life. That's why he switched to his dialect. Egba, also Egba here is. I'm like, okay, yeah, you want to. Consistency is key, really. If you're really a business person, the business you're doing, whatever business, if you're consistent, you can see reward, whether positive or negative. But this one, you have potates. He potates gidi. He just switched to his dialect. So I think all these fraudsters, I don't know, don't they have and they used to work? Then this money, after you finish collecting it, you use it to shaye. After you finish shayeing, you will go back to square one. And at the end of the day, by the time they now arrest you, you will now be saying it's the work of the devil.
Devil's and dog. Devil that was
That
not
one
when
pay you.
you are committing the crime.
I wonder.
That one paying. There was one skit I saw. The guy was talking to a client. I guess he has someone with him, telling the person, the brother was putting him to tell the client that, what of the nude picture you said you want to say? Say nude. You say nude.
New.
The guy was confused with the English.
Oh.
And I said, okay, what of the money you said you want to send? The guy said, how much? The bros tell her, say, 10,000. The guy now told the man that 10,000 naira. He said,
$10,000.
$10,000. The guy said, $10,000 is too much now. Another one carry clear a bit. Like
They don't even arrange their scam way.
the guy, no, it's a skit actually, but the guy is just stupid. Some people can be that stupid.
Yes,
I mean, these people should just calm down and be resting. Okay,
Right.
so as we were talking and as what we're talking go, Bashin Solo. That's how this man had come out to review why he's grateful his parents are dead.
I saw that and I'm like,
I saw that.
What kind of child
Really.
Are you
Yeah, right.
serious?
I'm serious.
Which kind
Okay, so here's
are
what
the
he
parents
said.
strict or what's going on?
No,
Even if
no, I
even
doubt.
if.
But here's what he said. He said, "I'll give my parents half of my salary." In quotes, man, do you know half? You don't even know yet. Okay, so after that, someone now said, that's Pablo now said, that's what I used to say when I was still looking for a job. It's a good thing they are dead.
Hey.
Oh.
Well,
So wait, so
I feel like that's those people that he once did are not his biological parents. Or maybe they've not suffered on his head because no matter how even strict,
I guess it's the situation of the country that made him think this way.
even though if maybe they've been poor their lives or something, it's a different thing.
Stress. About the anxiety. Stress. Can make it.
Mental health generally.
nonsense
Wait,
out of the
though.
box.
So because he does not want to share his salary into two and give his parents half.
Imagine the guy is doing well. Imagine he's
She
doing
goes
well.
to a
He'll be-
psychologist.
Imagine the guy is
okay,
doing well.
upstairs,
He'll be
man.
praying that his parents are still alive.
No, even if he's not doing well, even if
That guy is greedy.
the thing is, there are times.
Like,
Okay,
it's not
fine,
a joke, though.
fine. I'm an orphan. You know, I lost my parents.
To the glory of
You
God.
know, to the glory of God and to the shame of the devil. But you know that the thing is, if he's grateful that his parents are dead for the reasonable reason. Okay, everything that is happening, the Russia-Ukraine war, the NSAS period, the kidnappings, the killings and all that, there are times I'll just sit and I'll be like, thank God.
Yeah.
That my parents are even out of this thing.
This, exactly.
You understand? But not on you sharing half of your salary with your parents.
We should even be
They
grateful.
even
that-
deserve all.
Exactly. We should be grateful that he's not in a situation whereby his parents are alive. His parents were still alive. He'll be the one to kill them. He will
Exactly.
by himself.
People- someone
Still,
like
that's
this.
why I said the guy is greedy. Because look at the reason he's even bringing, because of money.
In fact, there's a comment here that is actually in line with what you said, Coinsola. One was like, are you sure you did not strangle your parents when you did not have a
Yes,
share of your salary?
Yes.
And this thing,
Wow.
I don't know.
Another one says some people will be typing nonsense on this app. When it's your turn too, your child will jubilate that you're no more. It's a face. It will reach
It's a
every
face.
Right back in your face.
The face.
It's karma. So whatever you wish for people, it's definitely going to come back to you. It might take time, but of course someday you're going to have a share of your own. I mean, you're going to have dose of your own medicine. Is that not what they say?
Shebi Alicia Keys sang it, Kama. She sang it.
It's just funny. Simi has something for us.
Yeah, I think before I give you the this one, I get as a bill. But before we do that, why not just let's go on music break? I think the beginning of this week we had our artist for the week,
Yes.
and which is Judy K, and we also had some song requests. Two people requested "Capable God," and I'm not going to play. I'm not going to play it again.
You don't have a choice. You have to.
So if you're
too hard for you.
if you're connected with us right now, you can send us a message on our studio line 08189 Lagoon. That's 08189 524666. Just send in your favorite song by Judy K, and don't worry, we got you covered. We're gonna play it for you. So let's go on this music break. We'll be right back. Capable God.
Capable God by Judy K. Take it.
What can't you do? What won't you do? Nothing impossible. Nothing impossible. What can't you do? What won't you do? Nothing impossible with our God. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It doesn't exist. It's gonna never ever exist. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It doesn't exist. It's gonna never ever exist. According to your knowledge and your will for me, what you say you have done, I just need to align, no. Because you are not a man that changes your mind, oh. Those that know you will trust in you, not in horses and chariots. By the arm of flesh, no man can prevail. No man, no man, no man, no man. My confidence is you. What is hard for you? It's gonna never exist. Oh. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It doesn't exist. Oh. It can never exist. Oh. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It doesn't exist. Oh. It can never exist. Oh. Those that know you will trust in you, not in horses and chariots. By the arm of flesh, no man can prevail. Ask
never exist. Oh, you do not lie, you do not fail. What is that for you to do? It doesn't exist. Oh, it can never exist. Oh.
Thank you, all the songists and the singers in
Away.
the house.
Woo, 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 woo.
Thank you very much. And that's capable. This was requested by Sheyi, right?
Yeah, Sheyi,
Yeah, Sheyi,
Coin
that's
Solar.
to you.
Yeah.
Maybe me too. I had to.
Even
I had
me.
to
Like,
request.
you do not lie.
So I was just
you
singing
do not
Kosokuso
fail.
inside this
What
studio.
is that?
I was singing Sokuso. Sokuso.
All right.
Jesus.
There's a gist
Yeah.
here. Why some people are crying, some people are laughing amidst the situation of the country.
Let me say it in
And you know
Yoruba.
they say one thing happens for a reason.
Yes.
Things happen for you.
A reason.
Particular reason.
Yeah.
So
Let me
let's
say it in Yoruba before I give you the appropriate gist. Ibi tó kọ wájú séèyàn kan, ẹ̀yìn ló kọ séèyàn mi.
What faces you?
Well, the thing that faces you,
Another man
one
food is
person-
another man poison.
Case closed.
the thing that faces one person can turn back to another person.
Okay. Translation.
You
is
know
not
that
like
we've been shouting of West scarcity, hiking fuel price, all those things. Everybody have been ranting, lamenting, and be like mental health. When some people are going through mental health issues, especially stress, anxiety, depression, and everything, that's how this lady, from her heart of heart, she was praising the government, like really praising them for allegedly increasing fuel price, as she finds love at a filling station. Who can beat that?
So
My
now it's
dear
not about
sister.
gym, it's now food station.
It's fuel station. Oh,
what
if you are
God
looking
cannot
for,
do doesn't exist.
if you are looking for the rough of your life, just go to filling
food
station.
station. Yeah.
Funny
I
enough,
see. I want to take my.
See the way I'm shouting the
the single
siren.
Pringles in the studio. If you need love of a life, you can go to Awolowo Road. Filling station is plenty. You can start from
Yeah, we
Konoe.
start from all those lucky, you
Don't
know.
go to Lekki, they will not
You will
stop
not
for
see fuel in
you.
Lekki. You will not see the love of your life in Lekki. Everybody,
down to see them.
see people that used to buy fuel from Lekki, their eye is in another direction. They just want to buy the fuel
They're
and
way
leave traffic.
serious.
They are very serious people.
You know, Ikoyi, VI,
Who is this
Ikeja.
one? Who is
It's
this
too
Ikoyi
far.
and VI?
It's too far.
should
I
they
love
Ikeja is
it.
not far now.
I can even drop you at Awolowo Road. Filling station is plenty there.
Yes,
We'll
from the
start from
beginning of the road.
Oando. We'll start from Oando.
To
You
Mobile.
go there. You
To
but you will fuel my car.
Maybe they sell
Chauffeur.
food to us. If you reach our turn.
Chauffeur.
So
You know that we are going
anyway,
there for two motifs.
I think this is about when life gives you lemon.
You
drink
make a
lemon.
lemonade out of it.
And I know that innocently, the voice is fine. Innocently, she
limp.
just went to he try for his engagement and his marital experience. He tried. So congratulations to our dear sister. Even though I don't know you, don't know me, but you still remain our dear sister from Adam and Eve. So
Food station love.
congratulations for finding the wrong
Is
of
it
your
your love?
life. So it's a lesson to the singles in the house.
I
You know,
never
go to where it's
exist,
happening.
oh.
During the NSAS protest last year,
Yeah, people
there were
found
people
love
that
at the
they found
protest.
Where were you, Koinsola? Where were you during the NSAS protest?
My mother said that. My mother is that kind of category that don't go.
Hey, don't lie.
If they
I saw
throw
your mother
bombo-
yesterday. Oh.
If they throw bombo, where is the leg that I want to use to run? Oh, you are the first fruit that I have. Oh,
Oh,
out
shey,
of
apple.
three. That's the category of my own mother.
Oh, that's so touching. And you know that I can find love in the strangest place. So think of a strange place. Yeah, let me just advise the single motivational speaker. Yeah, not motivational. I came across that one motivational speaker. For the singles in the house, you go to strange places. As in where you Sambisa Forest is there. You can find love.
You do
Go to filling
not lie.
station.
You do not fail.
Go to
What
filling
is-
station.
No, he said, no, there's nothing too hard for God to do.
Like this ASU strike now, if students are protesting, you can go there. You never can tell.
Shout the most.
But exactly.
If you shout
get
the
noticed.
most, you get noticed. They'll be like, this girl is passionate.
But above all, if you want to find real love of
See
your
now.
life, be cool. Stay where God puts
See
you.
now, I cannot do this now. See now, now,
do
the-
Romeo.
this ASU strike is the best time to find love. But I'm not a student again. Consular, grab this opportunity.
Nah.
I try my best.
All right. Speaking of which, I have a question here for you, but I'm going to ask after this particular story. Well, it's so sad as they lost a soldier in Lekki. This happened yesterday.
Oh.
He was shot by DSS operative.
Oh my God.
And while he was trying to bring out his card, his ID card, he was shot in the stomach, and that was the end of him. He didn't die He didn't die at the war front. He didn't die for the country.
Died in Lekki.
He was shot.
Shot in Lekki.
Dead. Yes.
Wait, please, before you go on, I want to ask a question. I've been wanting to ask because this issue of gun. So I want to ask, why is it that guns are for who exactly?
I don't. Oh, do you mean the uniform men?
No, who are those licensed to have guns in Nigeria?
I think basically the military.
Okay.
The military, and the military is not only the soldiers and army, the police.
Okay.
That's paramilitary
Yeah,
now. Okay.
yeah. So I think they are meant to be in possession of.
So where is it that I don't know where they used to buy it from? Normal people, like people that keep people inside buses, for instance, all those assassins. Why is it that they have it all around? Why is it that it's not something that is it's an essential commodity?
In fact, you see that question you asked.
This thing that you said. I was coming to the studio one morning. Inside, was it one morning? No. I went to buy food. In that place, we used to buy food. So I entered Keke. The policeman that sat beside me had his gun, like, fully loaded and equipped, like, cocked. And as we were just approaching that traffic light, there was a bike coming, carrying someone in mufti. We didn't know that the person on mufti was a police inspector. So apparently, the police inspector was going somewhere else, but he saw that the nozzle of the gun was pointing out of the keke. The keke man was sitting by the edge. So the nozzle was just pointing outside the keke, and then he was going somewhere else with the bike. Immediately he saw us, he now followed us with the bike. And then the keke man thought somebody else was coming after. He was trying to speed. So we now got to that traffic light, and traffic light stopped, and there is this ditch in front. So the keke man was forced to stop. And that was when the man on mufti now came down, told the keke to stop, went to the policeman and said he's an inspector, that thing he's doing is wrong, he should take out his magazine. That what if he mistakenly touches the trigger and then the gun goes off and then he kills someone, and they will not say police killed someone. And he was talking to the man. Man was like, hey, that he's inside keke. The man said, these people like you that used to cause trouble. Now, assuming someone else did not notice it and someone else did not stop him and try to correct it, then it could have been another casualty. Now, these people don't even know the use and the precautions to even engage in holding these firearms. They just hold it carelessly. So if you had gone to the market, someone like Tom Jones now, or Balogun that is always rowdy, and somebody, do you understand? Somebody hits him,
bring it out for you.
Not even bring it out. Someone will just hit himself unknowingly, and the gun goes off because the magazine was fully loaded.
And it was already cocked.
It was not on safety. It was when the man said it that he had to turn on the safety. So he could actually have shot someone. These people I don't know if they train them or they just decide to do what they want to do.
Even talking about the common man, like everybody now, people that kill people.
People that are not
military or
military.
Yes, that's
why
the point.
Why do you have access to
Why? They are not supposed to have access to firearms.
Are they selling it in one special market?
No, they give it to them actually because these guns are branded. So if you look closely, you see that the guns have
the military operatives that give people, that sell it out to people.
They don't sell it.
Because
it's an allocation.
If you look at the amount of people that have these guns, as in common men, they are more than militants themselves.
I actually think that these guns are for the police now. So there's something that is ought to have remained in the station for emergency. When you now call them emergency, maybe there's a robbery somewhere, and then they take out these guns. It's not something that
you carry
should
about,
just, but then they carry it and use it to bully people. Because they feel that you can't talk to them if you see guns.
It's even doing evil. Common men that carry to do evil.
Some people, they do it on purpose. Yes, just as you said, they do it on purpose, and it doesn't really speak well. I think they need to call those people to order. Do we stand need or
really sad?
Do they really need to be checked?
Look at the person that lost his life. What?
Okay, now
talking about DSS operative. It's
soldier.
disheartening. It's really painful. Coinsola has something for us.
In the spirit of
one.
Amen.
You wanted to ask us question, but it's
I will
okay.
ask you. I might end up asking on my show.
Don't
worry.
put us on a hot seat, Biko.
You want to ask question, ask question.
Okay, this one
I'm
is far
single.
away from all boys. Quite, I don't know how it feels in my chest, but then let me share it.
Let's hear it.
Okay, it says the church took my wife,
Ah,
I saw that.
an Anglican priest, and says he tenders his resignation. Then, my internet is not bringing out the rest of the story, but
The network is quite poor.
yeah.
it's quite poor.
But then, okay, let me read the background into the story. Reverend Canon Christi Ubo, a priest of the Anglican Communion Anambra State, has resigned as an ordained priest of the church. Speaking at the press briefing in Oka on Monday, the cleric accused some forces in the church of separating him from his wife and quartered her at an undisclosed place. He specifically accused his diocesan bishop, Owen Wonkolo, of being a witch hunt and land grabbing and attempt of twisting him into making a member of the board of ministry he founded privately.
Wow.
According to him, as I speak, my wife is living differently in an apartment paid for by someone who knows she's someone's wife. I am only a priest permitted by the communion to enter sacred decision of marriage. As a married man, I had very private moments with my wife, and we shared enduring words just like every couple. With the crash of my marriage, I sought to reorder my life, but those fighting for me have even sent young women here in an attempt to use prospects of marriage to malign my character and reputation.
wow.
This is deep.
So he accused his bishop of insisting that the registered trustees of Adoration Ministry, that is his church, must be altered to include the bishop and his wife, and give a condition he resisted on the basis that God did not reveal the bishop to him as a vessel in the ministry.
Hey,
It is well.
This is a serious matter.
this is an allegation, no deep one.
The bishop has been alleged. The members have been alleged.
Exactly.
And the man has resigned.
So whatever comes out of this, I think there should be a follow-up.
It is
Exactly.
well.
Try as much as possible to get back to you on that.
But then living, I know is quite awesome. Living is pastoral duty because
did
his
any
wife
man
was
call you? That's the
slashed.
question. No man called you.
Well,
True,
like
you
you said,
shouldn't-
we are
you
going to
shouldn't-
touch light the matter later.
Obviously.
Case closed.
I actually saw the story and I was like, it is well, because basically it's the husband that enters into the ministry and you take your wife along. So to me, I believe there is more to this thing than what we are reading exactly. And before he could come out to say all those things, a lot of things would have gone on, and would look into it really, because it's like hearing story from one side and not hearing from the other side. So I will try and follow up the story, and we'll get to the bottom of it. We'll investigate. Let me use Coinsola's English. It is well. All right. Speaking about all these uniform men.
Oh,
It's only God that can collect us from their hand.
Amen.
what did they do again? No.
This actually happened in Kano. A fake police officer has been nabbed for allegedly defrauding business owners. And he's a clean guy, no tattoo, no piercing. His face is so calm, and he's been tagged as fake. Okay, police operatives in Kano have actually arrested him, and he specializes in defrauding unsuspecting business owners. Like, someone can just, as a business owner, somebody just
specializing.
yeah, that's his specialty now. Like, I think that's what he actually does. So it was gathered that the police received complaints from 3 people who claimed that the suspect defrauded them, and while they should I say arrested, arraigned. This man will go to their shops, make purchase of goods worth hundreds of thousands, collect their bank account details, and claim that he has made transfer to their bank accounts. Although they did not receive an alert of the payment, and learned that he was in police uniform, so they trusted him. and collected his phone number. Like normally I usually go to the market.
It happened. We had a story like this.
Week, that guy that they beat.
Oh, that one.
Oh, they beat him. Oh
So
my God.
basically, if I go to the market to shop, I don't like to carry cash to the market, so I make transfer. So even people that maybe because of my conversation with them, they'll just collect my phone number and be like, okay, if we did not say, we will call you. And there are cases that I will make the transfer, it will be reverted. So she reverse lama, it needs to be reversed.
They go share
So I will now send it back. Oh, sorry, it's the network, first, you understand? So these people trusted him a lot. But there's this adage that says 1 day is for the thief.
Another day is
Every day is for the thief. Just 1 day, for the owner. It's God that said they will cash him. And upon all the defrostation and the defraudment he's doing, he still not have meat on his body. That's what is paining me most. Let's assume he have big tummy, he have shop.
That is that they catch one auntie self. They catch one auntie self before they catch the brother. The auntie own. And the thing is that the one they catch the auntie for is for one useless money.
That one that was asking for 2,000. Is it 2,000?
2,000.
Yes, 2,000.
2,000 naira. They light how we slap.
And the auntie is not even wearing earring.
The auntie don't have earring. The auntie don't have fire earring.
They have all of this confidence because they feel like, okay,
it's their entitlement.
They are next mouth to the government.
Exactly.
Or mouthpiece. The one that annoys me the most is when they enter public transit and you don't want to
pay. They will not pay. Staff.
Staff. I'm a staff.
Staff.
Oh yeah, where's your ID card?
Staff.
I'm a staff.
It's not that you're doing anything. I'm not saying they're not doing anything. They're trying. They're trying. They're staffs. But
that told me they should enter.
You have to pay for the services.
And you claim they will claim front seat.
You have to pay for the services rendered.
They will claim front seat, and if they say you in front, they'll tell you to come. You should enter inside. They want to sit by the door. Me too, I want to sit by the door.
So you enter. If you don't enter on that bus.
This is actually done by all uniform men.
Exactly. Is that confidence? I went to someone's estate. I already passed and he said I should go back. Are you talking to someone in Kindergarten? No, because we wear Mopo uniform. I said, hello, please. Am I in? Do I look like a tata?
Hello.
He said, go back. I said, for
the one that stopped me.
The
one that stopped me in Obalende. Hello, was calling me. Me, I know that his phone number I want to collect. But I don't like those people. So I'll just go in my own. And he was following me. It was something around 8 p.m. In my mind, I said, I thought you are protecting me to reach my house. We're going. The next thing he now said, after I have used him to trek, he now said, a policeman is calling you not to answer.
As what now?
This is what I do.
Pardon?
I just looked at him like this.
Now spoil your
credibility. Wait now. I just looked at him like this. In my mind, I was pitying you to escort myself. I said, Oga, and I said, Oga, I'm not interested. Shebi, I don't want to. I was respecting you.
How do you even want to get your number?
There's a way they approach your business.
There's a way destination work. You followed me. Destination
work is that.
Láti Obalende to Onikon.
In fact,
the
thing is, let's just say a guardian angel in human form.
Travel with you.
Yoruba will say, "Mola tu jasi."
No, and I purposely didn't enter keke that day. I decided to
let's travel together.
Let's travel together.
Okay, my question is,
One
day.
I'm not calling Sola. I'm calling Salah, but I'm not calling Salah. Okay, so this person is actually advising men. But my question is, as a woman, you're going on a date with your guy, and he brings along his friend. How would you feel?
No, wait. No. Hold on. I wanted to say something. Wait. I wanted to say something. I think it depends on the kind of date.
Any kind of date. Not a plus one.
Like date.
Like if it's relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend date.
Yes.
And now?
Yeah, you now bring your friend. No problem. I'll find companionship on my phone.
If it's a girl that does that,
I'm directing a question to you as a female.
How will
You're going out with your boyfriend and he comes with his friend.
All wrong now.
But wrong.
No, but for a girl, if I'm going, I'm just telling you, I'm just trying to.
Okay. You've answered my question.
Okay.
Oh what? All right.
All wrong.
Wrong.
You say what?
I had to put me on. TD is a crowd. All wrong.
Tickets for 3.
All of you are female.
Oh, wrong.
Wrong. So what do we say when we're going out on a date with our guy and you carry your friend along?
Me, I don't do it. No, it's not safety. I actually don't safety. It's not safety. No, it's not safety. It's not safety.
Yeah.
It's not safety. No.
Fight don't start.
Yeah, let me tell you in the first place, I actually don't do that.
Okay.
I don't do it because I just feel, what if he does not have enough money to food for an extra person?
Are you even meant to carry your friend in first place?
Hey, in the first place.
Now let me break it down.
Is it Coinsola that said that?
Let me break it down.
Wrong.
If he wants to kidnap two of you, we kidnap two of you.
That means you don't trust your boyfriend.
Bam.
Calm down. Let me break it down.
Let me record it. Let me put this on
if-
record.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
If
I'm
I'm
going to show the
date,
appropriate person.
I like that.
If I'm going for
Please
a
put
date,
the camera on zoom on her face. Hey.
if I'm going for a date, even with my boyfriend, and I'm going to a place that we are going to spend time.
You don't know where you're going to.
Yes,
You
I don't know where
don't know.
I'm going. We're going
Dates,
to, like the
basically.
time is not something convenient. You know, there's even been the difference in which you are planning a date that you know that the time is 7 p.m. and the person already telling you that maybe after the date or maybe before or start before the date that this thing my wish was to book hotel. That kind of
boyfriend.
boyfriend has a
Is
motive.
your
No,
boyfriend.
your boyfriend, when you people are dating,
You shouldn't have that kind of
you're
conversation.
in a relationship. You now say, baby girl, wear cloth, let's go out. You will not carry your friend
along.
and tell
I would have told you I'm coming with somebody.
Why?
But he cannot come with somebody.
But he can.
Oh, wrong,
So now
See,
girls.
Coinsola.
These are.
Coinsola, you are
put
being
your face.
selfish.
Jesus.
Because the thing is, if you're going on a date, I believe two of you should have talked about it.
Right?
Talked it out. You know the venue. You should have discussed the time.
I don't used to do it though. People should not come and be pointing finger.
You see
should
this
have-
thing that you have
You
explained.
should have
I'll take
discussed
it to the right person.
You should have discussed the time. Even if it's going to warrant you spending the night at a place, you can get 2 different rooms.
But I was thinking from perspective of you going on like a date with someone that you don't really not boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
So you're going on a date with your.
Okay, but there is different. You don't need to
No,
go.
going on a
But
date
if
with
you're-
someone you don't really know.
Even
you
if
don't go in.
even if you don't really know the person.
As in someone you've
Of course,
not
you've
met.
been talking. You've met this person. No, you've met this person, but you've been talking on the phone. Okay, let's go on a date. First time. Are you still gonna carry your friend along?
Yes, so I'll carry you.
You
If that
two
one-
have been
Safety.
talking, but you've not
It
had the
doesn't matter.
chance.
I will carry.
But you don't have the
Safety.
chance to hang out.
Sab.
I will
Sab.
carry.
I'm not saying sharp. Sab.
So if it's someone that
Hey.
I don't know, we have been talking. Let the talk be
Safety.
the talk. I'm just meeting you for the first time. I carry my crowd, my family.
Yeah, safety.
But your
That's why-
boyfriend.
My
My
dear sister Sab. Roses are red and
for your
violets are
boyfriend, you don't
blue.
need any handbag.
Roses are red and violets are blue. Sab. I will carry somebody along and follow body.
That's exactly what I was trying
All right,
to
so
think.
here's an advice to
Oh God.
to
But
men.
makes sense.
So this guy says his name is Shola at J the Dope. He says if she brings her friend to the date, don't focus on her.
Focus on the
Focus
friend.
on the friend.
Tough.
Compliment her.
Tough.
Entertain her more. Thank her for bringing her friend.
Hey.
Tell the friend you really love her company.
Hey.
And you would like to see her some other time.
Oh,
Do you know what they do? Now what they want
Collect
to
her
say?
number.
Hey.
You never do it.
Hey.
Hey, this
I like
is the
this
beginning
analysis.
of
I like the breaking down.
Break it down.
Fire on the mountain.
Let me ask this uncle.
How will you now feel?
Let me ask this uncle one
You know,
question.
is this kind of relationship that she's just my friend. We are just friends.
We are besties.
We are besties. Turn to on your wedding day you see Ivy.
Let me ask this uncle one question. From my heart of heart, uncle, if you are listening to me, you made this post 4 hours ago. God is looking at you. With this your analysis, are you sure you're going to make a phone like this? Story touch, you
Hey,
sure?
but it's true. Hey, you not carry your crowd and come and follow Omolomo and go out.
The thing is, if you bring one person, it's still understandable. Some people will bring 3 friends.
Three
So now
friends,
it's
oh,
a
and they will carry poly back to the
For
date.
whatever reason, I don't
is
see
that
any reason why. For
One is
whatever
enough.
reason, you shouldn't take your friends on a date. Okay.
Do you understand?
Except for the fact that you're just meeting this person for the first time, and
He's not my boyfriend.
and you have to let them know.
And you're not carrying
because you don't know
friend
their
that
pocket.
Right.
You're
It's
not
a friend that
carrying.
is reasonable.
It's not friend that is ojukokoro. Oh yeah.
Even you yourself.
Can carry you away.
Even you yourself.
You forget your
And you know,
purpose there, sef.
Jukokoro,
Even you yourself. Are you? I'm sorry. Are you someone that whatever you order for, can you afford it? In case anything happens, because me, I used to say I cannot wash plates.
Thank you. I should be able to pay for my food and leave you there.
Whether or not I'm meeting you for the first time, it has to be an open place, open space.
On a lighter note, really sharp.
That's why you're hugging me like this.
Like I'm feeling you. I'm feeling your
cannot wash
vibe.
plates.
It's okay.
Like on a lighter note, there was this clip I watched.
Okay.
The guy wanted to go on a date with his girlfriend. So that's how the girlfriend, all these ladies that live together, that's all of them pack themselves,
Housemates.
enter E3 and go and all of them ordered whatever they wanted to order. And this guy ordered bottled water. Just bottled water. And they were eating yum. As the guy finished drinking his bottled water, I just called the attendant. How much is my bill? 200 naira, sir. Take. They will pay for what they ate. The guy just walked out. They wash plates. They mop floor. They cleaned after customers.
Have you heard this version of my whistling?
We're going to keep talking about.
Have you heard this version of my whistling?
It's just fun because we're gonna keep talking about this thing. Yes, we're gonna keep talking about it. If you know you cannot afford something, you're going out on the first. Carry your money. If you carry your money and you see that plus or minus, whatever happens, you can still bring out money from your pocket to give or to pay for whatever you order. Don't do a schedule unless you know this person very well. Then you can order whatever you like. But you don't know the person. You're going for the first time. Even if you know the person, they used to shake a finger.
Exactly.
They used to wicked.
Even if you're going to go with somebody, if they call table for two, you can have your own separate table and be looking at what's going on. Your own is come and do assistance and bag and safety. You can,
it's not that you will sit down there, you know, go and sit down on the table and be looking at it, and the boy will talk, he will enter his mouth and check how he's yawning.
It's even respect. You earn respect when, as a lady, you are going out, whether even if you know the guy. Story can change, power can change, and unexpectedly. When I was in school, I actually went out with a friend, and at a restaurant, an open space restaurant. As I got there, hello, hi, how are you? It's been a while. That's how. What would you love to drink? I told him what I wanted to drink. That's how I started doing. I just buried my father-in-law. I've been. I'm like, don't worry, it's fine. I'll make payment by myself. It said, in fact, as I'm like this, I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm good. I know I'm going out. So you don't need to shall I don't need to buy something for me. I can fend for myself, even with that alone. That person, the person will not respect me. Respect me now. Even though if it's my last pocket money, I just that want to do younger.
Someone sent in the comment section. The person said, "I love this advice. Oh, hey, why bring your friend along on a date? Hungry girls using security as excuse to fill their stomach."
That's why I said if he wants to kidnap the two of you, we still kidnap the two of you.
Yes. Depending on the kind of friend that you carry there, if it's one that they will carry with drink, they will drug you at the same spot and you will be off your security.
You'll be gone.
Exactly.
They ask for one, they go two.
Exactly.
You understand? Buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free. Bonus.
Okay, so
Bonanza.
I'm sorry. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you. But, because of our time, we have just oh god. We have just
no, it's a lie. Sharp, say it.
We're going to say that's why I'm begging for permission. Let me open something now.
60 seconds more. Counting.
So it has been brought to my view that wearing clothes not made from linen is an abomination to God.
It's another person.
No, it's an evangelist.
Oh, so she has protege now.
In fact, trust Nigerians. They even forgot about what he said, that wearing clothes made of linen is an abomination to God.
They look at
because Mama, drop your skincare routine, Jari. She looks so fresh, so pretty. Like what you are saying, skincare routine, I rest my case.
So thank you very much. I think we're gonna call it a wrap here.
Please let's wrap. If not, this show will not end. Let's go. We have show. We have other shows.
We've got a lot of gifs lined up, but it's so unfortunate we couldn't take them. But I hope we're able to entertain you and keep you laughing and smiling on your seat in the office, at home, wherever you're listening to us from. Thank you very much. It's going to be another edition tomorrow. You don't want to miss from 2 to 3 p.m. here on Lagoon Radio, your number one online gospel radio station, powered by the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion. Don't forget to also like and follow us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook is at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, on Instagram and Twitter is at Lagoonradio.Ng. You can also download the Lagoon Radio app on Google Play Store and App Store, irrespective of the device that you use. My name is DJ Shab. And on this note, I say bye-bye and once again, happy International Women's Day to all the International Women's Day and all the beautiful women out there. Thank you very much. Good afternoon and bye for now. Keep listening to Lagoon Radio.
Bye.
Bye.